Hello everyone, it's Finesse here with the final part of Sir, We Have an Orc Problem. Last episode we left off unlocking 6.1 and 6.2. We have most of the skill tree done. A couple of things are fully maxed out. Cannons are maxed out. Lasers, reduce the laser's minimum firing angle by 0 degrees, allowing the firing sway to be disabled. That's one upgrade we need to get there. This came with an update that came out between these videos. The gunners are almost done, just a little bit more damage. Tesla coils need some love. Flamethrowers are almost done, just need to unlock one more flamethrower. And then our grenade launchers as well, just need a couple more towers and damage upgrades. So far we've been flying through this. Skill tree is really close to being maxed. Game is close to being beat. I went ahead and did a layout for 6.1. I didn't really know how to do this. So we're probably gonna have to tweak and adjust it. I didn't do a playthrough. Didn't want to do that off video. This map is very interesting. They're gonna come from 4 different directions, it looks like, and end in the middle. So let's see how the layout does and what adjustments we'll have to make. Hopefully the slowed and the gunners are able to do the majority of damage here. Overall, things aren't looking that bad. These are getting stuck here, so this can honestly have a little less. Nothing's really getting past anywhere. This is good slow. This is good slow. The slow is actually shooting out and spreading as those grenades get lobbed. The laser's pretty much handling this. Honestly, for a quick loadout, so far so good. I wonder what things we could change. Cannons are shooting good. It looks like one got through there, one got through there. So maybe angling one gunner to the wall would be good. As well as maybe moving this flame up so we can do more damage to flamed enemies. On this side, just probably making sure that laser always shoots in to do as much damage as possible. And then overall, they are getting their max penetration here. They all are clearing this. These lasers here are getting most of the stuff here as well. That's good. This one, again, max penetration is working. The lasers honestly aren't doing that much damage, so maybe we re-angle the lasers here. Move this flamethrower, re-angle these lasers. What else do we have? This side seems to be doing extremely well. I wouldn't be opposed to moving the grenade launcher up into here. Because I feel like they're not getting used here or here. Yeah. So a few minor adjustments, but overall we might... They stopped spawning. We might be able to beat this first try. And with a couple adjustments, 100% it on the second try. Wow, the upgrades definitely show. I like how the laser's bouncing back here, like clearing these few. Probably could have 100% this if I just used the missiles on the ones that leak through. But this is definitely has some leakage, and I'm not too sure what we're gonna do to make sure that doesn't happen on this one. But we do have some options. We'll help out over here. These things are tanky. You can see that the missiles aren't doing as much damage as they normally would. 51k resource from that. We did complete the first try. Kudos to us. With the 51k, I say we just do some mortars. And this is our final weapon tree, so let's just go ahead and show it some love. These are really cheap upgrades. Before we do that, let's get this. That was a nice little upgrade. Anything else come out with update? I think that's the only one I noticed. All these should be pretty expensive. I don't think we don't need another flamethrower. Yeah. All of those are pretty expensive, so we will continue upgrading the mortar. Nuclear bomb can be used. That's crazy. All right. Definitely get damage up. Fire rate. Yeah, we'll need some more runs to get this, but I say we jump back into this, make those micro adjustments, and see if we can do just a little bit better. So maybe like that. Make sure that this one's actually shooting into here. We said we will move this flamethrower up maybe to like here. And then what else? This did really good. This was fine. This one, so. I feel like they're aimed in the right direction. They just move back. So, is there anything I would change? Maybe I would move this one here, just like minor changes. And then for mortars, I assume they're gonna work kind of like the grenade launchers. So we'll do like, I want to put mortars in the front. I feel like explosions send things flying, and I don't want them to go flying towards the end. So with the slow as well, they should complement each other well. If we do just like this. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. So you can see that the mortars are sending them flying, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I didn't look at the Tesla coil positioning. It could be more worth it to put Tesla coils further back to help clean up the onesies, twosies that get through. But that also reduces just overall DPS. Okay, it does look like there are some getting through, so this path could use some more help for sure. I don't think this gunner is even being used for the most part. So maybe that's one of the things we can do. Just put an extra gunner. Okay, this is really getting overran. But we'll see if we got 100% it. If we can't, we'll move on to 6.2. That is a-okay. Yeah, I would say this path definitely could use some more damage. The other paths seem to be doing just fine though. Honestly, this path probably just needs another flamethrower somewhere else so we could do the increased damage to flamed enemies. I think that would go a long way. Like, especially like in here, these enemies that aren't flamed all the time. They've stopped spawning, so far so good on that. There's still a lot of orcs. Doing just fine with the missiles. Clean up the ones that are getting through. Oh, I said that too soon. Oh, we lost one life, guys. I blew it. Okay. It's fine. We'll move to 6.2 because I 100% think we could do this. I think if this gunner just shot here, the DPS from it alone would make a big difference. This path is always the slowest. Looks like they get the most stuck here. I wonder if we're able to pull something from here. Maybe even one of these lasers. I don't know how much they're doing. Just to help this path out. But I think this laser is getting a lot of value. Overall, cannons and what is this? Explosive orcs are doing the most damage. 5 million damage from explosive orcs. Wow. Didn't expect that. Let's get... What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Okay, Tesla coil to help clean up. We'll take 2 of those. Put them over there. Fire faster rate. Or faster fire rate. Sorry. We'll go here just to do the layout. We'll do like 1 here and then like 1 probably like right there. We'll move this guy to like this. And then if we take this guy to like over here somewhere, have him fire down this line. I think that would be the most value. If it's shot like this. And with the Teslas, that should help us get 100%. We'll still have the missile to do a lot, but for now, we'll pause on 100%ing that. We'll come back to it. Let's see what 6.2 has. 160,000 orcs, max health 625, so same health range, 20,000 more orcs. Hopefully the map's easier. Oh goodness. How big is this? Oh goodness. Okay, so they basically said, hey, you get no choke points. Good luck. I think these can be perceived as choke points. How do we do this? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click play and I'm just gonna see how they path. Because if they go through this, yeah, they go straight through that. Wow, 8 very large lines. So 1, 2. What overflows? Or maybe we do... Try and control this, try and control this, and then this, and then this. I don't know how we're going to do that, though. Be honest with you guys, I do not know how we're going to do this. To start, we'll do a couple cannons on this one. Probably like that. And then we'll do maybe one of these here. Oh, guys, I don't know what to do. I don't even know if the lasers are going to be good here. Can we get the lasers to bounce? Maybe like this, actually. I have no idea what I'm doing. I know you guys are going to critique me in the comments, so if you guys have seen this, please help. I will probably need it. Okay, let's just see, like, that's not all of my towers, but that's a lot of my towers. Let's see if just that can actually hold something off. So the lasers range isn't big enough for anything. We'll probably have to put them in tight spaces like this. And for the ones that do get through here, yeah, it's just nowhere near enough damage. Even with all of these towers. How do we play this? Let's get rid of these. Let's have this bad boy shoot up here. Let's do these guys probably shooting like this. Like that, just like some crossover action. Like, I feel like even if we put everything we have right here, we're still not going to be able to do enough. Like, look how much we've already incorporated this and it still won't even kill everything that comes through here. Yeah, putting them back here, maybe we need another choke point somewhere else. What if It's not like we can even choose another choke point because we have to do damage to the ones here. They're not gonna go somewhere else. I'm so stumped on how to do this. Let's see if these have enough damage and penetration just to help clear these paths. Because I do think it's going to be a matter of just finding good choke points. Yeah. Sir, we have an orc problem. There are just so many. So many. What do we do? Let me fiddle around with it, and I'll come back, and we'll see what we're able to do with this. I definitely want to try a couple strats. When we get a good strat that works, we'll come back and we'll proceed from there. Okay, we've done some messing around, and so far this is what we came up with, right? So we have lasers that hit some ricochet. We have the slow on the lasers. We have the flamethrowers here with the cannons shooting into the flamethrowers. So as soon as they come in, there's a chance that the cannons don't consume that penetration because of flamethrowers and can shoot where they'll start grouping up. We have the mortars here, which still might need some adjustment, but we have the mortars here to shoot them basically like when it explodes to shoot back into the slow and get more laser damage, because I did notice that lasers do some of the most damage with their ricochet and having essentially infinite penetration. So this should work. If this doesn't work, I don't know. We've sent it through. I think we're still losing. There is a little gap here, so maybe we'll still see if we get some range on the Teslas, or maybe we can move them back. Actually, now that I think about it, let's move this one. Yeah, we'll have to play our cards right with this one. Maybe we can see if we can purchase another Tesla. How many do we have? 9, so there should be another Tesla we could purchase, probably put here. But let's see how this holds up. So yep, mortars come in, slow everything here so that the lasers can get a lot of ricochet. Mortars aren't really pushing it back because how many they are, but we do need more of the mortar upgrades. So they can just do the damage to these groups, which I think would help as well. These are just doing damage as they pass through, and then the Teslas are doing a cleanup. Like I said, there's that gap right here, and I don't know if that's going to be a problem, but maybe we just get another Tesla back here. Or if this becomes a problem, then we move this guy to here, shooting into here. We also could move a cannon, but the cannons are maximizing everything. Keep in mind that these slows are also exploding damage as well. We've killed 80,000 so far, still 50,000 to spawn. The Teslas are getting a lot of their own kills. I am seeing that some of these gunners are starting to hit their max penetration, which might overwhelm the Teslas eventually. Maybe some micro adjustments are needed. But so far, I say that as none have gotten through. We're about to stop spawning. I think this is like the spot that needs the most help. So I probably should be helping with the missiles. We'll go ahead and kill this one that got through. Oh, wow, that's a lot that got through right here. Where did that come from? That is a big bundle. I wish we had one more gunner. Maybe to shoot right through here. I think there might be an upgrade we could get for one more. No, that's damage. Well, we could max that out. Alright, that's the entire gunner tree maxed. Lasers are maxed. Another mortar wouldn't hurt. Okay, so we can't get one more Tesla for 46,000. Let's get the mortar for now. And then that mortar we can place probably somewhere around here. I do notice they're getting grouped here. This guy, just aim him a little bit down like so. And then, yeah, I think a mortar there would be beneficial. The whole point of the mortars is to shoot them back into the lasers, and I just feel like these aren't fully doing that initially. But that doesn't mean they're doing bad either, so let's see. Let's just send it again. This time will kind of help. This is still very noticeable when I help with the missiles, even though they don't do a lot of damage compared to other things at this point. So far so good. I see a couple places where I keep thinking they're going to get overrun at the gunners. But then the gunners do way more than I think they're going to. I think every little damage upgrade also helps, so glad that those are maxed. I can already start thinking where we put that extra Tesla. Just looking at where the current Teslas are working, maybe a little bit of help. I know that the Teslas also aren't fully upgraded, so they could do more damage, which might be worth it as well. Oh, that is a big bundle right here. I have a feeling these Teslas are going to slowly start getting overran. Luckily, they do have the upgrade that makes them run back the other direction, which has saved us a lot of lives. No more left to spawn, as long as we get the ones that are left. Looks like one got through there. We'll probably go ahead and kill it now. One got that through here. Continue to help out. And that is completion of 6.2 with 100% completion and beating of Sir, we have an orc problem. Before I go ahead and end the video, I'm going to go to the next, I'm going to go back to 6.1 and I'm going to 100% that for you guys because we still haven't done that, right? I think now that we have some extra mortar damage, really just stacking right here, and then I think it was this side that also needed some mortar damage, but we can put one almost every side. Just the 100% the game. And then we'll play one of these like that. Should be an easy 100% here. I remember this is the side that always gets super grouped, so I'm going to go ahead and pre-fire it until we need the missile somewhere else. Yeah, the bottom left path is getting destroyed now with the, the 3 stack of mortars in that same spot. Cannons and the explosive orcs are doing the most damage. I think this map is going so well and so much easier, just because even though they're coming from all directions, the choke points that there are, there's just too many orcs for them. Look at this, and they're still spawning. Like, could you imagine a weapon that had like poison damage? Like, all this would have been dead. I mean, I guess there's damage over time from the flamethrower. All orcs have spawned. Now we're just cleaning up. Oh, that one almost got through. I wasn't paying attention. Gotta be careful of that. All right, there we have it. That is 100% completion of Sir, We Have an Orc Problem. If you guys enjoyed this series, please leave a like. Please go back and watch the other episodes if you haven't. Subscribe, turn on post notifications. I really enjoyed this game. I look forward to any future updates where they might release maybe level 7s, 8s, or 9s. If they do, trust and believe I will get back on and play those. This was amazing. We've killed probably 500,000 orcs in this game. And I think we no longer have an orc problem. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's Finesse.